So, side order. I have a lot to say about side order, and just to make things clear, I enjoy side order. I like side order. I don't think that it is too short, but I do think that it's on the easier side of roguelites. You might think that the time to complete side order is all counted in the end screen, but it's actually only counting the time you spend in levels completing objectives. That does not count any time you spend in the menu, in the elevator, in vending machine areas. It only counts that. That's why people are able to get 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I usually take between 30 to 45 minutes per run. And that is actually the average time you would complete a roguelite, or even the time you would complete a roguelite if you were speeding through. So I have tons of hours in Binding of Isaac, Dead Cells, a lot of these other games that I'll just show you on Steam here. And you see how many hours are poured into this. An average run, for me, is at least an hour in most of these games. If I don't complete it, it's like 30 minutes, 45. And these are hard games. Binding of Isaac and Dead Cells, they are difficult to complete. Some roguelites you don't even manage to get through a complete run until very late on, at least 80 hours in. So side order, definitely on the shorter side of roguelites when it comes to how quickly you can complete it. But I think the other part about it is that most people have played a lot of Splatoon already, and getting into side order, they know how to use these weapons. If you play a lot of Salmon Run or you play a lot of different weapons, it's much easier to pick up side order than it is to pick up a random roguelite and play it. And otherwise, Smolux had something different to say. Maybe there'll be more to side order later, or we might be getting something else. Oh yeah, and as another note just about all of the Splatoon 3 updates, we're only reaching the end of the planned updates for at least the first 2 years. Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 didn't die off after their first 2 years. Sure, they did announce that that would be like the end of the majority of content, possibly, but it's too big a franchise for Nintendo to just put it aside as Switch 2 is in development. And I think there'll be more patches to come and more weapons, and I will be damned if there aren't 2 or 3 kits per weapon at the end of Splatoon 3's lifespan. I don't do too much video editing as is, so if you enjoy this type of content, please leave a like and comments, and any feedback helps.